He's a child, he's excited, he wants to come back to school. But yesterday when he came back from school, he was sitting in the cab when he said to me, oh, when I saw Grenfell, I saw the heart, and I remembered my friend that lived on the tower that died. So is that a thing we want him to remembering every time he enters school?
As 13-year-old Tashandre goes back to school, he has more to face than just another academic year. He lived on the first floor of Grenfell Tower with his grandmother, Ruqayyat. It was just after 1 a.m. on the night of the fire when they woke up to smoke and eventually escaped. He attends Kensington and Aldridge Academy, where last week, 15 months after the fire, the school reopened at its old base, which sits directly below the tower. He has autism, and as he settles back into school, Ruqayyat's concerned about the impact that seeing the tower every day will have on him.
My stomach is full of butterflies because I don't know the psychological effects it will have on him. I mean, look at the Grenfell, look at the school. He comes out to play, he sees Grenfell.
Do you think both you and him will ever be able to get used to the sight of seeing the tower?
Never.
When you bring him to school?
Never.
The academy lost 5 children to the fire, and for the last academic year transferred to a site in the neighbouring borough of Hammersmith and Fulham. Despite the challenges faced, Ofsted rated the school as outstanding during an inspection last December. The school declined an interview but gave us this statement. NHS psychologists have been working with the school to ensure the well-being of students and staff.
It's not harmful to see the tower, but what might legitimately be worrying people is the memories. However, lots of children and young people and community members have engaged in treatment with us. So there have been some structural changes made. So for example, classroom windows that face the tower have been very sensitively adapted. They have window screens put in place with inspirational quotes or portraits. Windows still let the light in, but that distraction isn't there within the classroom.
Even with the available support and the willingness of other locals to return to the old site, Ruqayyat still has concerns for Tashandre.
I pray he will do well. I know he's a very resilient child. He will do very well. He will cope with any system. My fear is what his subconscious mind is absorbing.